Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Factorio Friday Facts discussion, number 435, Space Age soundtrack release. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me this week. And it is good to see that they're still putting out Friday Facts. You know, this one is pretty short, not a ton here, but still some good stuff. Kind of get to see what they're up to, some things moving forward, and we get some music too, some awesome music. So the soundtrack has released and it is on Steam. You can purchase it and it's the same price as the soundtrack for the original game, the 1.0 game, and it's really good. They've actually modified it and taken like parts of the recordings that were cut out for the actual game soundtrack, just probably for like length reasons and stuff, and they've put them back in. So the album length is over 2 hours long and includes ambience of the new four planets and the space area. And I think this is definitely worth grabbing. It's the music in Space Age is really good. I think it's certainly better than the music in the original game. Not to say the original is bad music wise, but this is, I think, just great. I mean, I've been playing on Fulgura in my Let's Play, and man, when the music hits, it is so good. It just like puts me right in the zone. It's really awesome. So let's move on to bug fixing. So we are all quite busy fixing bugs these weeks, so work on features and quality of life improvements that we could typically expedite about or expose about in Friday Facts is on the back burner. We do have a nice graph of automated crash reports since release, and this is really cool to see, and I really love the fact they're being so transparent about this. So in 2.07, which was on the 21st, which was release day, it or yeah, it was on release day. You can see pretty high, like almost 800. But to be fair, this is 3 hour moving average. But to be fair, I mean, there were probably like 100,000 people playing or something. So, I mean, this isn't that bad. And then you can see 2.8. And as we continue down, we're now at 2013. And I mean, this is about the same as this one, but like way less than this. So they've cut that down almost in half in a week, which is, really impressive. And none of the I think most people, I would say the vast majority of people were still able to actually play the game pretty damn well. Like it wasn't like some bugs that happen when certain games release where it's just like completely unplayable. This didn't really seem to be the case. It seems like kind of a lot of more niche type things, and they say for a bit of release retrospective, given how 2.0 in Space Age was the biggest launch we've ever done, things went way smoother than we anticipated. This could be due to many factors: cleaner code and higher development standards, better PR review and QA process, the LAN party, and subsequent closed beta testing. And then, they say more that is not to go on to say there were zero bugs and crashes, but generally it seems like most players could load the game and get right to having fun and not encounter any showstoppers. Still, over 300 open bugs sitting in our forum. We have the work cut out for us. And experimentalists assemble. So they're basically asking here to, opt into experimental updates. And obviously, this is completely your choice, but also I think you need to re-opt into them for 2.0, even if you were previously in 1.1. So if you already were opted in like originally, you may need to re-opt in for 2.0. I always do just because I can get the latest features, and the Factorio team, that the devs are great. Like I don't think I'm trying to recall, there was maybe one time in like the past 8 years or something, or 10 years, where I've been on experimental update where it actually like crashed or like ruined my game. Like if that, I can't even specifically remember an instance. I feel like there was maybe one time, but that's over the course of many years. My point here is like the devs are still really good at what they do, and really close attention to detail and stuff. So I don't think opting into experimental updates is as dangerous as it may be with some other games. And it really helps them, as they say here, because, the more people using the experimental release, then the more people they have finding bugs for it, and the faster they can fix those bugs. And, they started saying that they started, like, right now, they're basically pushing releases as stable quite quickly, but since as they start getting kind of lower down in the bug list, like more and more things have the potential to break the game. So they are probably going to transition to those experimental releases. Now, if you are using the website version, i.e. like the one that you just download in a zip or whatever, and then open, you can go into your game and go into settings, other, enable experimental. And then Steam, you right click Factorio in your library, properties, betas, beta participation drop down, and then latest 2.0 experimental. And that's how you can do that. And by joining the experimental releases, as you can see, it gives them more ability to test the game before they distribute it more widely. And there we go. So that's basically where we're at. This is probably one of the shortest Friday Facts there has been and I've done. However, it's good stuff. Basically saying, they want to work on more features and stuff. They said that somewhere. I definitely read that when I was reading on my phone earlier. Yeah, somewhere they said that. I'm sorry, I read it earlier on my phone, but clearly I am missing it now. But yeah, they will be, actually doing more like stuff. I'm pretty sure there will be like an actual full 2.1 and such with like more quality of life, some other features and stuff potentially. But they got to fix these bugs first, or at least get them way down. I suspect it will take probably a month or two, but we have enough stuff to keep us busy until then for sure. And, I think that's going to do it for this one. I don't really have much else to say. And, just besides, I hope you all are having fun. Enable experimental updates if you can and feel comfortable doing so. And, leave your thoughts down below as always. And if you did enjoy it, it's appreciated. If you are new and not already subbed, feel free to keep up with future Space Age videos here. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.